Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to a new kind of branch of my channel. This is something you won't have seen before on my channel, and the reason for it is you may have noticed that my LPs have been coming thinner and thinner of late, and really half the reason they're becoming thinner and thinner is because of this game. I've been playing this game so much. Now, what this game is, for those of you who don't know, is League of Legends. It is a MOBA game, which is massive online battle arena. It's kind of champion fighting. It's a kind of a cross between an RTS like StarCraft 2 or something like that, and I'm not really sure, like a kind of quite fast-paced first-person shootery type thing. Now, I'm gonna just have a quick explanation here before we start commentating this game, and this is going to be a tutorial game, so I'm going to be explaining how the game works as we go along and teaching you all about it for those who don't know, because you're going to be seeing a lot more of these up on my channel, I think. Now, each team has 5 players, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Now, each team, and the other team is down here. We can't see them because we're playing from my view. That's how this replay system works. Now, up here, we have, down here we go, we have our Nexus. Our Nexus is our base, it's the thing that we're protecting, okay? And all of these here, are turrets, okay? They're defending our base. Now, the aim of the game is you've got 3 lanes. You've got middle lane, I'll just go all the way down it. All the lanes lead from one Nexus to the other. There's another lane, up there, down to our Nexus, and then another lane down here, which goes to their Nexus, to our Nexus as well if you go the other way. What the aim is to push down one of these lanes by destroying these turrets one at a time. Destroy that turret, destroy that turret, destroy that turret, destroy this inhibitor thing, I'll explain about those once we get to them, and destroy these 2 turrets, and then destroy the Nexus. That's the essential aim of the game. Obviously there's a lot more strategy and things in there, but that is essentially the aim. You get minions, they're like little creatures, you'll see them in a minute, that spawn out of the Nexus and go down each of the lanes, and you kind of battle around the minions. You try and get minion kills give you money, which allows you to buy you items. You level up in-game, maximum level is 18, and that levels up your skills. You have 3 skills, or you have 3 normal skills, and then you have an ultimate. Now, an ultimate is a much more powerful skill, and you get that first at level 6, second at, let me get this right, level 11, and last at level 18. So there's only 3 ranks in that, but it's very, very good. It's a brilliant. It's normally a fight-changing skill. If you use your ultimate, you're looking like you're going to win that fight. Right, now let me explain the team composition, how that works. Okay, so, and it's all about the lanes. So what we have here, let's see, we have. First things first, let's just say this is me. I am a big crocodile with a giant, don't even know what weapon that is. Kind of looks like what that weapon out of Star Wars is. I think it was Klingon, but I can't remember. Now, not Star Wars, Star Trek, sorry. Now, I am going up this lane, this top lane, and the reason for that is I am a solo top character. I'm tough, I'm quite a tough character, but I'm not a tank. I do damage. I'm there to make sure that I do enough damage to not be able to be ignored in a fight, but I'm tanky enough so that it means that their attacks on me are quite, not as effective as they would be on perhaps a more weak character who does more damage. So I am the solo top person. I'll explain why I'm having to go solo top. In normal games, when you start out in the game, you're probably going to go 2 players top, 1 player in the middle, and 2 players bottom. That's normally how you're going to play. But in this game, I will be playing 1 top, 1 mid, and 2 bottom, because there's a 4th player doing something else, and I'll explain what he's doing later. Now, what we also have is this character. This character is a mage. She is actually a clockwork girl, as you can see that, but she's a mage. She is AP, that's ability power. In the shop, this is where you buy items. You can see this is ability power, and as you can see from what it looks like, it's all magic-y. kind of, you know, staves and tomes and things like that, or at least the most part. It looks magic-y, Medjai's Soul Stealer, that kind of stuff. That's all magic-y. Ability power players, you normally have 1 or 2 on a team. They're not, you know, you don't have as many as you would perhaps AD. They go mid. They go mid. They're 1 versus 1 lane, very standard. You are trying to win that battle. Normally it's a battle for getting minion kills in mid, is generally how it goes, which is different to other lanes. And mid is the most important lane. You really want to push mid to get to their nexus instead of top or bottom, because, quick explanation, if you push top, you can destroy this turret, but you cannot destroy this turret, and if you cannot destroy this turret, you cannot destroy the nexus, because you have to destroy both of those turrets to get to the nexus. So you'd have to push, if you wanted to destroy this without pushing mid, you would have to destroy top, then go back and destroy bottom, and then destroy the nexus. You push mid, you get down to here, both of these turrets can be destroyed, so you should always be pushing mid, really. Okay, so that's that, and then bot. Bot lane is probably the most standard of lanes, I'd say, and that includes your either a tank or a support. Normally a support, but we've got a tank here. My friend, this is my friend Ravenous. He is playing a tank, as you can probably tell from the giant shield and massive armor that she has. So as a tank, she's there to take damage, but also to initiate fights, to get into the fights and be the first person in, so that they waste their cooldowns on him and not on us. And he will be going with probably the squishiest character on the team, because he can, you know, babysit them essentially in that lane and make sure they don't die early game. And that is our character here called Akali, who is quite a very good character at the moment. And we will see her playstyle later. Now this is my other friend Turtlefell. He is playing Trundle, who is a troll, not a very nice looking character. And he is the reason that I am going to be alone up top. I'm sorry this is taking a long time, and actually this is going to be a very long game, I warn you. And he is going to jungle, and jungling is going through all of this place. It's going to be filled with neutral minions. Here, where else? Here, here. All of these places are going to be filled with minions, which he can kill and level up and things. Right, now I'm hoping if I press play now, it's not just going to skip me to 9 minutes into the game. Nope, no it isn't. Hopefully. Doesn't look like it is, at least. Nope, it's not. Good. Right, so welcome to Summoner's Rift. I'll get rid of this. We don't need to see that. Okay. So here I am. And what we're at the moment doing is we're defending a part of the jungle, which Trundle is going to start at first, because it's a big thing. And as you can see here, this is a summoner spell. That's something I should explain. Okay, summoner spells go like this. Before the game starts, so you have your 4 skills, yeah, which are unique to your character. But before the game starts, you also get summoner spells. You know, you can choose these summoner spells, and each of them do different things. What you saw there was called Clairvoyance. It's a support skill. Generally, you don't take it on, you know, a really high attack damage character or anything like that. And what it means is that they can see around that point, and you can use it anywhere on the map. But they remove the fog of war, so like we can't see here, for example. But if we had a Clairvoyance, we could place the Clairvoyance there, and we'd be able to see all around it, which is very useful at this moment, because they can now see that he is going to start at this place, so they could attack him. But they also see that we've got people defending him as well, so they can take that into account. And I think they saw that I wasn't there, which is why what's about to happen is going to happen. If we keep playing. So they did that. I have taken Flash, which is like a teleport, a very short range, very fast teleport, and Exhaust, which slows them and reduces their damage that they can do. Okay, so here we are, we're all sitting here, and this is the enemy team there. That's Sona, she's a support character, and see, suddenly they're all in, they're all coming in. I get Exhaust popped on me by someone else, so I can do no damage. It's my job to just get out of there at that point. As you can see, we are getting pretty much destroyed in this team fight, really. Akali tries to jump in here, really shouldn't have, and gets killed. and they get the first kill, which is a little more gold. You get gold by killing minions or getting kills, and gold buys you items. Items are probably the most important thing, because items probably mean probably the thing that most improves your game, your attack. My friend doing a bit of an interesting clash there. Not really sure why he went round that way instead of round this way. But as you can see, they forced us away from our blue. We can't get our blue. Well, at least at the moment we can't get our blue, which means that the jungling pattern, because it's quite a precise pattern, jungling, isn't working. Now, doing something a bit silly here. They're sitting around blue for a long time. I think they were getting it for Kog'Maw, which is the butterfly, by the way, which is a skin. He doesn't normally look like a butterfly. Anyway, I'm coming up here. I'm coming up to top lane, and I'm going to start farming my minions. And you'll see, hopefully, when I get a minion kill here. Yep, there you go. I got 16 gold for that minion kill. And that's why you get minion kills. This is why you try and get minion kills. Technically, I should be last hitting, which is more like that. Which is where you wait around until that final minion, has got enough health for you to be killing it with one auto attack. And then you attack it. But I'm not bothering, because I'm not a very good player. I don't use mana. Most characters use mana. If we see here, we can see Orianna has got some mana there. So has Trundle. I don't use that. I, up here, use Rage. I get Rage each time I auto attack. I think it's 5 each time I auto attack. Let's just check. Yep, 5 each time I auto attack. And once I get 50 Rage, or if I get 50 Rage, the next skill I use is Empowered, which does an extra thing. And you can see my 50 Fury bonus for this attack does attack 3 times instead of 2, and increases the stun. So, I'm going, as you can see, I'm going against a 1 versus 2 lane, because they do not have a jungler, so they're going to have 2 people top. Now I think I do something a little silly here. I go in on Singed. Yes, I do. Which I really shouldn't have done this. It was a silly thing to do, and as you can see, he got away with a very low health, but I did die. Yeah, I'm going to be going against a 1 versus 2 lane up here, which means I'm always going to lose this lane, really. I do quite well, if I remember correctly, because this game was a while ago, but as you can see, I just respawned there. I still don't do very well. I mean, I've still lost, you know, the early game there. If we go to bot, we see the Akali was very, very, very silly. She did not take any last hits whatsoever, which is a very silly thing to do. You need last hits. That's just a standard. You need last hits. But they do get a kill there. Now, see, I'm back up top. See, we see what's going on here is counter jungling, which is where Trundle has gone into the enemy jungle and started to take their minions. Which, if they had a jungler, would mean that, you know, they wouldn't be able to be jungling as well as Armon was, which is always very good. But anyway, we're going back up top. This is my combo. I'll go through my skills actually. I have Cull the Meek. There you go, that's what it is. It does damage to everyone around me and heals me for a portion of that damage. When I have 50 Rage, what it does is does more damage and heals me for more of the percentage. I have Ruthless Predator, which is, in my opinion, his best spell. Now, what that does, you see I got popped exhaust, but I got back to my turret. Turrets in this game do an incredible amount of damage, and, you know, if you're by a turret anywhere below something like level 10, I would say, you know, the enemy team, I mean, below level 10, that's annoying. That was really annoying because he was out of position. You know, you're pretty much safe. You don't really need to... you don't need to worry about being attacked, or if they do attack you, you've got a very good chance of actually killing them even. Oh, we've got another kill down here. Kog'Maw's going to explode in a shower of goo. So at the moment we're 2-2, which is good. I mean, I'm losing my lane, but we've got a jungler, which means I'm going to get better and better as my XP advantage comes in, because yeah, just because. But I think I don't know if this lane goes too well for me really. Anyway, yes.